Hello and welcome to day 15. 15! We're nearly halfway through. Done pretty well if you've stuck with us so far. Let us know if you've actually watched all of #Popcorn Horror Fest so far, because if you have, you deserve some sort of prize. I don't know what prize, but...
our eternal gratitude.
Our eternal gratitude. Good one, Russ. Well done. So today we are watching Eden Lake, which I'm told Michael Fassbender gets involved. A young Jack O'Connell is also there. That's all I know about it. It was Russ's choice. I'm making a cup of tea with like the best tea ever, in case anyone's wondering. Oh no, shadow. That's licorice and peppermint tea by Teapigs. Sponsored by Teapigs. No, we're not sponsored by Teapigs. I wish we were. But that's going to sleep for a little while. So Russ chose this film. I don't really know why. There's not enough water here for my tea bags. That's upsetting. I'm going to spoil the camera again. But Russ, why have you chosen... Why is this happening?
Because, like most of these things, it's another horror film. But
like most of these things in a horror festival.
These things that we're watching, it's another film on my long list of films to see that I never got around to seeing, that I'm now...
working your way through.
Yeah, seeing.
Good. Okay. Alright. We'll be back with more fascinating insights like that in a few seconds. Woohoo! Pesky kids.
Yeah, Asbo's all around, I think, for that lot.
Oh man. Yeah. What did you think? You wanted to watch it?
I did. I'm glad I did. I don't think... It was a good, solid sort of piece of genre horror. I think nothing exceptional, but good. I think pretty strong performances all around, which kind of, I think, definitely saved the film.
What didn't you like about it? You sound like you don't.
No, I think it just didn't strike me as being anything too, except it was a fairly simple setup, but fairly well executed. I don't know if I was expecting more or something, or I think the cast involved. I think you're
doing it a bit of a
No, I know, and that's it's weird. It's not to say that I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I don't know really.
I think it's like, so the actual storyline plot is nothing that we haven't seen before, but I think it's actually done quite well. Especially, it's like a modern day British version of what's that one where they're all hillbilly, like Deliverance. Do you know what I mean? It's like they stumble into this weird town full of like people that all seem to have each other's back and like don't like outsiders and stuff, and it touches on, you know, class war. It touches on
I think it was because I think a lot of the films that we've seen were the first of their kind to sort of, like Silence of the Lambs, Yesterday, Rosemary's Baby at the beginning, films that were kind of ahead of the curve on a lot of these things, where it feels like Eden Lake was kind of, as I say, just another...
I think it's really well done.
No, and that's the thing. That's just the thing.
I don't mind when it's a concept we've seen before, but it's done well. I enjoy those sorts of...
I think maybe it's a little bit because some of the films we've seen, we've been spoiled by in terms of, I guess, how original or how they played with the genre. And I don't think this one... I just think this... I just think it's a very solid, well-made, well-performed piece of genre horror.
Like, Jack O'Connell is, like, terrifying. Like, he just does that whole thug youth thing so well. And here is no exception. And little Tommy Turgoose is in this film, which, again, he does the gormless thug really well. And what I quite liked is just what felt real to me in this film was how easily it escalates. I'm not saying that, you know, every spat goes into, you know, burning each other and tying each other up with barbed wire and cutting each other. But you know, those like we've all had those times where we've been trying to enjoy a nice afternoon outside and some idiot
stabbed you in the
teenagers
mouth with a Stanley knife. Yeah.
No, some idiot teenager spoilt it, and you've kind of gone to, oh, let's leave it. Let's not antagonise them. I'm not saying all teenagers would escalate to these heady heights, but that kind of beginning, how you get introduced to the group of teenagers, that felt quite real. You know, I've had encounters like that several times in my life. I'm sure other people have, and yeah, and then it just escalates. It goes far beyond obviously anything you tend to see in reality. But that kind of generational altercation is quite a good thing to play on. Is it going to make you think
twice about saying anything in future?
Or? Oh, I think twice anyway, because you know you never know what teenagers can do. They might all try and stick you. But yeah. No, I thought it was good. Yeah, pesky kids. No, I thought it was good. I thought there was a decent amount of, you know, ooh, God moments. And the only thing I would say is the ending is a little bit. I just wanted her to get away after all that, and she never did. So, I mean, I can understand why they went with that ending, but I was just like, oh, for God's sake.
Well, she did it up. I think that was the annoying thing. That was what was annoying.
There was no relief at the end.
She was doing far too many stupid things to survive that film.
Yeah, she was. I mean, they both did. And there were so many moments that you were like, how is she managing to outrun BMX bikes? How is she? Yeah, there were loads of moments like that. But then you get their path of the course, I think, with horror films and films like this a lot of the time.
I think that's just what annoyed me about it.
But generally speaking,
it doesn't have to be that way.
Well done.
But yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I think it's my choice again, and it's Hocus Pocus for a little bit of light relief, because after the last 3 films, I think we need it. I think if I had to go for another intense, gripping, like pee my pants horror film again. I'm sure there's a few
more of those left to come.
Yeah, but I just need a break. Okay, so we're watching Hocus Pocus. Damn it!
I just remembered what I've got coming up, and there are
So yeah. So, did you see Eden Lake when it came out, or have you seen it since? Interesting to see Fassbender, actually, as a quick aside, as in an earlier role, like before he blew up.
Kind of I think this was around the time, was it before or after in Inglourious Basterds? I think was it just as he was...
This was meant to be a quick aside, not a rundown of his
No, I was just thinking, was it before?
I don't know.
Or after, or
but let's
kind
put
of
that aside. Just wanted to say it was interesting to see him. I thought he did a good job. Join us tomorrow for Hocus Pocus. Give us a thumbs up if you liked Eden Lake, or let us know if you didn't. See you tomorrow. Woo!